Welcome to Black and Red Talks, your daily dose of AC Milan news. Exciting news for AC Milan. Reijnders has reached a full agreement with the club for a contract extension. As reported by Matteo Moretto on X, the Dutch midfielder, who has been outstanding in both Serie A and the Champions League, is set to sign until June 30th, 2030. Official announcement pending. Reijnders has locked in his future with AC Milan until June 30th, 2030. While Theo Hernandez's contract talks are still up in the air, Reijnders is gearing up to sign a new deal. A star midfielder in both Serie A and the Champions League, he's expected to make it official soon. Exciting news from Corriere dello Sport. AC Milan is set to extend Mike Maignan's contract despite his recent challenges. The deal, valid until 2028 with an option for 2029, is finalized, boosting his annual salary to $5 million. The club's trust in him remains strong. Exciting updates from the AC Milan transfer market. Journalist Pietro Mazzar reports that contract extensions for Maignan and Reijnders will be announced in March. Surprisingly, Alessandro Florenzi, currently injured and set to become a free agent in June, is also nearing a renewal. Talks include a one-year extension until 2026, with his salary reduced by half from the current €3 million. Both sides feel confident about reaching an agreement. AC Milan has a big plan in the works for next season's management team. Cardinale, head of Redbird, aims to add a sporting director alongside the current executives. 4 candidates are in the mix: Paradisai, Berta, Modesto, and Igliter. Paradisai, currently suspended until fall, might start as a consultant. Stay tuned for further updates. AC Milan fans, here's the scoop. Despite recent ups and downs, Milan firmly trusts Mike Maignan. The club is set to announce an extended contract for him until 2028, with an option for 2029. This new deal will see him earning €5 million annually. Stay excited for what's ahead. Rafa Leao's future with AC Milan is uncertain, as Barcelona has shown renewed interest. The Spanish club seeks a top forward for the summer, and although Luis Diaz tops their wish list, Leao remains a strong option, especially if Milan misses out on Champions League qualification. AC Milan showcased a solid defense against Hellas Verona, keeping a clean sheet for the 7th time at San Siro this Serie A season. Impressively, they've only conceded 10 goals in the first half of games, fewer than any other team in the league during that time frame. Journalist Carlo Pellegatti praised young Jimenez on his YouTube livestream, highlighting his growing trust with coach Conceição and San Siro. Pellegatti noted Jimenez's fearless play and impressive personality, calling him a future star and urging Milan to secure his stay in the city. Jimenez's first Serie A goal at San Siro secured Milan's win over Verona. A brilliant play featuring Leao and Jimenez set up the Mexican strike. Despite starting on the bench again, Leao proved crucial for the Rossoneri, tallying 9 goals and 7 assists this season. AC Milan has made an incredible move in the transfer market. According to Fabrizio Romano, Mike Maignan's contract renewal is almost finalized. The French goalkeeper is set to stay with the Rossoneri until 2028, earning around €5 million per year, with an option for an extra season. Just waiting on his signature to make it official. AC Milan's transfer window wraps up with a major move as captain Mike Maignan extends his contract. As noted by market expert Fabrizio Romano, the French goalkeeper has agreed to stay with the club until 2028, with an option for an additional year, earning €5 million annually. Legendary former Milan coach Arrigo Sacchi has dropped a bombshell. He might make a comeback to coaching. In a chat with Chronos, Sacchi revealed he's tempted by several offers from both Italian and international clubs. Could we see him back on the sidelines soon? Huge news, Rossoneri supporters. Thanks to Lazio and Fiorentina dropping points this match day, AC Milan is closing in on Champions League qualification. With the game in hand and 41 points, we're hot on Fiorentina's heels. The path to Europe's elite just got a little clearer. Stay hopeful. At San Siro, AC Milan faces Feyenoord in the Champions League playoff second leg, with the Rossoneri trailing 1-0. Besides securing a spot in the round of 16 and boosting their prestige, a hefty €11 million is on the line for Milan. It's a showdown that promises high stakes and intense action. At San Siro, Milan gears up for a thrilling Champions League playoff rematch against Feyenoord, looking to overcome a 1-0 deficit. With over 60,000 devoted fans expected, the atmosphere promises to be electric as Milan seeks a comeback to secure qualification. Reijnders has reportedly reached a verbal agreement with AC Milan to extend his contract. According to Matteo Moretto on X, the Dutch midfielder is set for a deal lasting until June 30th, 2030. This extension positions Milan to demand a high transfer fee if other clubs show interest in the future. AC Milan fans, we've got a fresh update on contract renewals. Journalist Pietro Mazzara reports that Maignan and Reijnders are set for extensions in March. But here's the twist. Alessandro Florenzi, despite his current injury and contract ending in June, is also nearing a renewal until 2026, with a significant pay cut. Talks are positive, and both sides are optimistic. Stay tuned for more. AC Milan is shaking things up at the top. According to journalist Pietro Mazzara, Redbird's chief, Jerry Cardinali, has decided to add a new sporting director to the management team. 4 names are in the mix. Paradisi, who could serve as a consultant until fall, Berta, Modesto, and Igliter. According to reports, there's a fascinating twist in Theo Hernandez's Milan journey. Despite January offers, including from Como, Theo remains loyal to Milan. He aims to extend his stay. Neither Theo nor his agent appreciated Milan's initial openness to Como's bid, reflecting his commitment. In addition to Reijnders, who's already in agreement with the club, Alessandro Florenzi might extend his stay at AC Milan. Despite past injury setbacks, journalist Pietro Mazzara reports that Florenzi, whose contract ends in 2025, could remain until June 30th, 2026. AC Milan has reportedly reached an agreement to extend contracts with Mike Maignan and Reijnders. According to Fabrizio Romano, documents are ready for a deal through June 30th, 2028, with an option for 2029. Maignan's salary is set to rise to €5 million net per season. Following a stellar transfer window, the club is now focused on renewals. Zlatan Ibrahimovic recently shared insights before the Milan vs Feyenoord Champions League clash. He touched on Jimenez and a potential Real Madrid deal, mentioning a good rapport but no current talks. He highlighted Milan Futuro's promising talents like Jimenez and confirmed confidence in their growth, regretting Jimenez's absence from the Champions League list due to limited slot changes, with plans to include him in next year's roster. Theo Hernandez, AC Milan's dynamic left back, is under the spotlight again, with fans scrutinizing recent performances. Amidst contract renewal rumors and potential transfer talks, Theo stirred the pot by sharing an Instagram story. His song choice, Samuel Nisi's Contro la Camionette, cheekily hinting at critics with lyrics about rising above envy. Tomorrow night, it's Milan vs Feyenoord Round 2. The Rossoneri need to overturn a 1-0 deficit from Rotterdam. Pinchekau and his squad are ready to ignite San Siro with an unforgettable performance. Victory could bring around €11 million by reaching the round of 16. Exciting update from Milan HQ. Mike Maignan and Reijnders have reportedly reached an agreement to stay with AC Milan. Fabrizio Romano reports that documents are ready for new contracts until June 30th, 2028, with an option to extend to 2029. Maignan's salary will jump to €5 million per season. After a stellar transfer window, AC Milan is now focused on securing renewals. Big updates in the Milan transfer market from journalist Pietro Mazzara. Contract renewals for Maignan and Reijnders will be official in March, but that's not all. Alessandro Florenzi, currently injured and set to be a free agent in June, is surprisingly close to extending his contract until 2026 with a reduced salary. There's optimism from all involved parties. According to journalist Daniele Longo from calciomercato.com, here's an interesting twist in AC Milan's transfer saga involving Theo Hernandez. Theo is focused on extending his contract with Milan, rejecting offers in January, including one from Como. He and his agent were not pleased with Milan's decision to consider Como's offer,